Hey everybody, good afternoon. Happy Monday. I've come to give you one of my weekly tips on business and hope everybody's having a great week. The title of this is five ways to keep yourself disciplined while you're working from home. So if you're joining me from wherever you're joining me from, let me know. Send me a comment or put a hashtag in the comments. And if you feel like someone will get value out of what I'm going to be talking about, go ahead and share it with them. And if you're coming in during the replay, go ahead and put in hashtag replay that you're listening on the replay. I have a YouTube channel now, so if you guys want to join me there, I greatly appreciate it if you go and give me a like from the value that I'm giving there. And if you can subscribe, push that subscribe button. It's under Success with Angela Estes. And it's a YouTube channel. So I'm really, really excited about that because it's just a new thing, to add to everything that I'm learning and how far I'm getting with the attraction marketing system that I'm learning. Really excited about that. So if you guys want to go check it out, once again, Success with Angela Estes on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. So go check that out. So let's go right ahead and dive into this. It's 5 ways to keep yourself disciplined while you're working from home. So we're living in really uncertain times, right? We're figuring out ways to get by, and it's getting better, thank goodness, right? We've come a long way in 4 or 5 months. Who would have thought, right? So one of the things, and I'll tell you a little bit about my story. I got furloughed back in March, and at the time I had just brought my dad from out of state to live with us because of his condition. And I also take care of my 15-year-old granddaughter. So, it was pretty life-changing. And then, you get, like me, like millions of other Americans got left without work. Thankfully, the company that I work for, came through for me, up until probably May, I believe it was. And they're still coming through. And I'm talking about monetarily. And then, and so that I was really blessed to have that, but however, as a business person, when you're business people, you start thinking and your wheels start turning, on, okay, we got to do something. We got to keep ourselves busy. We got to do other things. So this is how, my journey started with attraction marketing and another company that I belong to called Monet. It's been not an easy one, but it's been an eye-opening one. Why? Because I never thought I could do certain things that I'm doing now. I didn't think I would be able to do those things because I didn't have the skill or, the training to do them. And now, that I, stepped out of the box, not because I wanted to, but I think because I was forced to, because of everything that was going on with COVID. Well, it's taught me to adjust. And, and sometimes, when you're, there's an old saying that some people are creatures of habit, and it's hard sometimes to change the way that you do things or how you are. And I think that this virus has made all of us change the way we used to be, right? Obviously with the sanitizing and all that stuff, but on another level as well, as far as getting to do things that you've probably never done before, and stepping outside the box. So that's what I did. So this is why I want to talk about this, because it took me a long time to adjust to working from home, a very long time. But then slowly, I started researching and I started figuring things out and learning, and my mentors were helping me, and it helped me get a little bit more disciplined. So I want to give you these 5 quick tips, and I hope it helps somebody because it sure enough helped me, and I hope it helps one of you guys, right? If you get value out of this, please let me know. I'd like to give you a shout out or touch base with you and chat a little bit. So tip number one, I think one of the most important things is having a schedule. Working from home is really easy where, you don't have anybody to hold you accountable. So you can easily get up at 6 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock in the morning and, I'm working from home. I'm already here. I'm going to do it anyway. I think it's really important that you set a schedule for yourself. I usually start early in the morning and I kind of split my day because the work that I'm doing, I can do either in the morning or in the evening, right? So I split my day. I try not to take a bite out of the big bite out of the elephant because sometimes that'll backfire on you. You could get burnt out. It's a lot of hours. So set a schedule. That's tip number one. Tip number two, take breaks. Sometimes when we're working from home, you're just chilling and, and on the phones and on the computer or your laptop and you forget what time it is and 3-4 hours will go by. So there's a rule that I heard, the 52 and 17 minute rule. And what the 52 and 17 minute rule is that you work straight for 52 minutes and then you take a 17-minute break. And they say that they have found, some study that they did, they found that people were more efficient and more productive when they would get up for that 17-minute break. So I've been trying it and it's been working. I feel like I'm not so overwhelmed with trying to get everything done. Or, you also get distracted, working from home. You got people walking around if you have people living with you, or your pets you have to take care of, or I have to do the dishes, or I have to do this. And that, that's not good either, because what's more important, growing your business or doing dishes? I mean, let's be real, right? Dishes can wait. When you're working from home, you need to stick to that schedule, number one. And number two, you need to take some breaks, okay? Number three, dress like if you were dressed for the office. And I'm not talking about a suit and tie. Business, some people might do that. Some people have to do Zoom meetings and have to have that. So I've seen it's funny because I've seen the news people, some of them, they have the jackets from up here and the tie, and then they're wearing jeans with gym shoes. And, and that's the way that, where we're at right now because of what's going on. So you adapt, right? So I think dressing for the part is really, really important because think about it. Do you go to the beach with a coat or do you go to the beach with a bathing suit? With a bathing suit, obviously, right? So you dress for where you're at. So if you're at home, even though you're home, you're still working, right? So then you would dress like if you were going to the office. I believe that there was another study that I read that people that stay in their PJs while they're working from home tend to be a little bit more lazy. So because you're chilling, you have your pajamas on, your coffee. Let me get up and get me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Let me do this. Let me do that. And before you know it, the whole day is gone by and you have half of your work stuff done, right? So try to dress for the part, business casual, as if you were going to work, right? And I think another really, really important thing is have an area where you set up for your office. Don't have it like I did. When I started working from home, I started my office in the living room and my dad is on the TV and my granddaughter's playing PlayStation and I have my boyfriend walking in the kitchen and he's walking back. So, those are all distractions. So when working from home, I would suggest that you would just, get an area, set up your office. I ordered a table from Amazon, $80. Can't beat that. And it has a little drawer and it's, convenient. And my laptop fits perfect. And bought some decoration stuff and I made it look like an office and I decorated, and then I have a window because to me, I think light is another really, really important thing when you're working from home. Try not to be in a dark place. They say the light, when you're in a lit up place, it's more productive because your positive vibes are going, so try to, if you can. If you can't, that's fine. Lighting is fine. but try to make it a lighter room, because when you're in an office, your office is not dark, right? So you have to do the same working from home, right? So number one, have a schedule. Number two, the 52 and 17-minute rule. Work 52 minutes, stop, and take 17-minute break, okay? Number three, dress like if you were going to the office. And four is create the work environment, get yourself set up. I bought me a computer chair, I invested in that. Because if you don't invest in yourself, how is your business going to grow? When you start a business, you're going to do a lot of investing in it and you'll see the fruit of it, but sometimes it's going to take a little bit of time. So, and I'm not telling folks that, that don't have it that way to go ahead and get into debt or take out credit cards, by all means, no. But what I'm saying is, little by little, get your office together so that you can feel that you're doing something productive, right? And that you are at home, but you are working. I want to give you some statistics. There are 5 million people right now working from home. 5 million. That's a lot of people. It has gone up since 2005, 173% people working from home. Isn't that crazy? So, and I believe, and I don't know how you feel, but do you feel that that's where it's going? I really feel that, in a few years, companies are just going to choose to let people work from home and it's more convenient. It's safer with all the stuff that's going on right now. It saves you money on gas. I mean, there's a lot of pros to it. I mean, you miss the interaction with other people sometimes and all that, but you got your family. I think that's one of the best things that COVID has brought out is that we have gotten to spend quality family time with people that we love and that we live with and we didn't even have a chance to talk to for 5 minutes, right? So that's why one of the reasons I love working from home is that, especially. So then the last tip number 5, is your health. You got to take care of yourself. And I'm preaching to the choir. I'm working on it myself. I'm not saying that, I'm a Richard Simmons or a Jane Fonda. I'm way far from that. But, I try to walk, I try to eat healthy. I try to drink a lot of water. So that's really, really important as well when you're working from home to stay healthy. You tend to snack a lot because you're at home. So just like you set your schedule for your workload, then set your schedule, for eating as well. What times what meals are you going to eat? What type of meals you're going to eat? Because I believe that a lot of meals that we eat also give us energy and keep us healthy, right? So that's another really, really important thing. So I hope you guys are getting value from this. If you watch me on the replay, please let me know that you're watching me on the replay. Tag one of your friends on this if you find value in this, especially for entrepreneurs and business owners or people that are starting to become business owners or wanting to become business owner. Go ahead and tag them on this and put in the replay that you've checked it out and I'll give you a shout out. Thank you for joining me this week, and I'll see you really, really soon. Once again, don't forget my YouTube channel. It's Success with Angela Estes. Go ahead and subscribe. I got to get to 100 subscribers, and I'm so excited because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So this is going to be a lot of fun to get to explore that area of social media. So take care. Remember the 5 ways to be disciplined at home. Number 1, have a schedule. Number 2, take breaks. 3, dress like you're in the office. 4, create that work environment. And 5, take care of yourself. Okay? Be healthy. Talk to you soon. Have a blessed day. Bye.